You have Sammy and I have Snowman.
Yeah, I see. The snowman is in season. Look at that.
Costco deal. It is a snowman pillow.
Yeah, how much was that?
Only $10. And this
$10.
warm
Oh, wow.
shirt, $10.
Yeah.
I
Look
made a
at
video saying I
that.
thought retailers thought 15 is the new price point, but 10? How do you say no to 10?
Yep. How do you say no? $10 or $9.98. How do you say no to that?
Or was it $9.99?
Well, you get my point, right? I mean, it's $10.
That's right. Oh, how was our
Now,
thing?
if it was $10.99, would you buy it? If it was $11? Probably not. There's a price point break at some point.
Well, I had said it was 15. When 30 years ago, 20 was about the price break, right? But then now, 15 or 10, you're like, you can't say no. I mean, I saw people with these snowmen in their carts, right?
That's right. That's right. People were buying them up.
We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just
So how was our Thanksgiving, Steve?
Oh, our Thanksgiving was wonderful. It's always great to see family. And, I just can't get over all the great food.
Well, I love the family. We had 27 this year.
Yeah, 27. Although that's down from 37. So, yes, it was a fun time.
It was a great time. We got to see lots of, my 3 nieces are engaged. I think
Wow.
only 2 of them were there. So one didn't make it. Now they have their fiance's family to contend with, so they have
That's
to
right.
split it. They have to split it between sides. We got to see our grandson.
Yes, we sure did. He's growing
Oh,
rapidly.
I was gonna say he's so tall. At 4, he is
He is.
huge.
He is tall.
And our great nephews. It's all boys. All boys. Great nephews. We have 4 great nephews and 1 grandson. No girls in this next generation.
Wow. Our nephews, our great nephews, they're all pretty smart kids.
We went to the mountains in western North Carolina, but we didn't go to where Hurricane Helene had hit. But we did notice a lot of RVs. It looked like people might be living in RVs in people's driveways. We passed the Smoky Mountain Center in Waynesville that they said that they hope to put RVs, but that county, what is it, Haywood County would not allow RVs, and it is very cold there now. And I've seen a lot of YouTube videos where they're forbidding RVs and tiny homes, and
Yeah.
it's so sad. They're like, these people are staying in tents. We didn't really see the tents, but there's a tent village somewhere in Asheville, and I saw it on YouTube.
We didn't go near Asheville. We kind of...
Or the other areas. Tennessee was also hit.
We
South
took some
Carolina.
back roads because we know that Interstate 40 is shut down at some point and will probably be that way for next,
1 year maybe.
next
Maybe.
1 year maybe.
Not 10 years.
Next year or so. So we know that I-40 at some points was shut down for the next year or so. So we took back roads, and it was very nice. We tend to take back roads more often now because we want to drive a little bit slower. I don't like being around all the traffic and all the big semis, and so this was nice. It was a nice ride.
We saw some of the RVs that we think people are living in, and people are still struggling months after the hurricane, and it's just so sad. And we like to help. As we're trying to get rid of things in our house, we like to donate them, but we haven't found a place that is maybe taking a truck up there or whatever. We don't have a truck, and of course, a lot of people, I asked my sister what we can do, and she said most people are in temporary housing right now, so they're not ready for furniture or household items. It's just really sad, and I don't know, so many groups have come in from all over the whole country to help rebuild or redo their house or whatever. The amount of volunteers has been tremendous. It's really amazing how people are helping people.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to see that it's actually happening because, helping people is one of the strongest assets that we have as a country, is helping each other and getting together. Who cares what your political or religious or ethnic beliefs are? It's all about helping each other. We're all human, and we all have the same feelings, the same needs, the same wants, and we all bleed red. And so it's just better that we help each other and get through this disaster. it's really a disaster when you think about it.
There's been so many with New Orleans and New York. Those hurricanes that hit there as well, those were devastating. And what I read when I was looking up this hurricane is that they never paid out people in New Orleans, the houses that were devastated then, and that was 2005. That it's very slow in the government getting paid. I know I saw a story on New York, I think it was called Sandy, wasn't it? Hurricane Sandy?
Right.
And years after that happened, those people had not gotten paid either. I mean, it's amazing how slow it is to get reimbursed for when you lose everything in your life.
Wow.
So yeah, we made a video for Thanksgiving about how blessed we are and what we have, and it wasn't viewed very much. I'm not really sure why, but we are very lucky. We said just with basic life things that people don't have in other countries, like fresh, clean air, clean water.
Exactly. And you know, it's a great country that we live in, and to have the things that we have, we got to be thankful for it every day. Because there are countries where they don't even have half of the things, half of the luxuries, half of the lifestyle, half of the living essentials that we have in this country.
Well, food, vaccines, healthcare. I mean, even though our healthcare is outrageous, we do have it if you can afford it.
True.
Which, by the way, I had hurt my leg, and Steve hurt his shoulder and neck, so we've been struggling a little bit. That's why we're slowing down videos. We've been really, really sore, and it's been a little bit challenging to make videos.
Yeah, when you get older, it takes longer to heal, and the hurt is even greater.
It takes forever to heal when you hurt. If we don't even know if it's a muscle or what, but it does take quite a while for that to heal. So we've been slowing down videos. Did manage to get to Costco today, though, didn't we?
We sure did. Yeah, we sure did.
And of course, the girls are upset. Girls are upset because we have not been walking them.
Yeah, we're gonna walk them tomorrow though, and get them out there, and we're gonna give them what they love best, and that's walking.
And they love their new kennel. Sierra has been. Our last kennel, she always got an upset stomach and had she threw up or something.
Yeah.
But this one, they said she did nothing and she enjoyed it, and they came out very happy.
Yeah,
and
they did.
They seemed like they were very well taken care of. Now they did charge us more than they said they were charging. That was a little bit upsetting because when you ask for a price and then they charge you more, that's
right.
That's
it sure was, but you know
but Sammy was actually less and Sierra was more, but altogether it was $10 more than they quoted us,
right.
Which I find to be odd, but.
Right. Yes, and you know, it was the bottom line is that the dogs had a good time, they were safe, and they were fed, and that's really all that matters, you know.
Well, I think you need to quote a fair price, but I mean, it was I guess the difference was they told us we got a $5 a night discount for 2 dogs, and we didn't really get that discount the way it worked out total. But actually they did it by weight, which was another thing. They told us they were both the same price, but actually Sammy was cheaper than Sierra, but when you worked it all out, we just didn't get that $10 discount. So anyway, moving forward, what are we going to be doing?
So we're putting up a new fan in our office.
Yeah, I did mention how the house is 4 years old and everything's breaking. Well, we put up this fan, and I think we did this on the channel, so it's been less than 2 years. I think we showed, I'm not really sure, but I know that it's been less than 2 years, and it's broken already. So that's shocking. That's what I was saying about when we made a video about money and the recession and how young people want to get a house and they're upset. Well, my gosh, things are breaking in this house that's 4 years old and this fan breaking in 2 years. Sometimes it's better to rent. I mean, even though it seems outrageous when you add in the cost of property tax, insurance, repairs, landscaping, taking care of the yard, painting, everything you do with the house, and then the utilities. Well, you have utilities in an apartment too, but But I'm just saying that.
But it has to be said that, you know, we installed this light, and it seems like the light's not working. The fan works, but the light doesn't work. And the light is important in the room because that's really what lights up the room when it's dark outside. So we're going to put a new fan in that we bought. And we'll see how this works, and I'm sure you'll see a video of it later.
Sometime soon, yes. The fan, and this year we got a tiny little tree because, well, for one thing, Sammy's Penn is taking the place where our tree needs to go.
That's
That was a big thing.
Yep.
And then for 2, with us both hurting so much, we didn't want to drag that big tree out. See, as you get older, we've heard that people get smaller and smaller trees until they just leave the tree up all year round. Because it's hard for them to take it down. These are things as you're aging, you know.
So this is a tree that we bought. It's actually a Leland cypress, and it's a little Leland cypress in a pot, and kind of has red paper around it and some pine
And a bow.
cones and a bow, and you could put lights on it, and it basically represents a Christmas tree, and then we'll plant it and watch it grow, hopefully, and we go from there.
And we didn't put any ornaments on it because those were up in the high attic, and it's hard to get those out too with hurting. So we haven't. I don't know if we may not have any ornaments on this tree, right?
Maybe not. Maybe some lights.
But after seeing, what would I say, 27 people at Thanksgiving, we're not seeing anyone on Christmas. So we may not have anyone see this tree anyway, except for except for showing you our little tree, which would look nice with some lights and ornaments. But we probably won't even do. I did put the skirt wrap on it. That was easy to get.
With boughs of holly, la 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 la. She's the sea.
You just have to imagine there's lights on it and ornaments and presents under it.
Well, we got Sammy and Sierra gifts. So, and then I got Steve some surprises that he doesn't know about yet.
Ooh,
yeah.
That means I have to get Sue some surprises.
I buy the gifts. It's okay.
We're cutting back, so I'm not quite sure what I do here. If you have comments of what I should do, should I buy something? Should I buy something expensive? Should I buy some cheap stuff? What should I do?
I'll tell them right now. Buy nothing because I'm going to buy the gifts. Then you get what you want in life when you buy the gifts, right?
That's right.
So, we did hear my brother and niece do still watch us every Sunday. I guess they're our most faithful viewers because no one else in the family watches anymore.
And thank you to you. Thumbs up.
To my brother and my niece. And our other viewers who do faithfully watch.
Right. And don't forget, hit the thumbs up button, notifications, and subscribe.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a little more exciting, do some more walks, hikes. Oh, we're going to Buc-ee's for Christmas, right?
Ooh,
Buc-ee's?
Stay tuned for that. Yes, if you don't know about Buc-ee's, look it up. Buc-ee's is a huge gas station, I'll call it. Could be a fueling station, could be a department store with a fueling station. Buc-ee's is huge. Our niece had gone to Buc-ee's and got a toboggan.
Which is a hat.
So if you're like me, the only toboggans that you know about is a sled.
A long sled.
A long sled that you would ride in the snow with.
And that's what I knew too until I moved south. And I believe probably, I don't know if somebody told me, or whenever you play a game, those word games, and one of the words is toboggan, and they're trying to get you to guess, and they're like, you wear it on your hat. Well, people from the north are like, what? They've never heard that. So anyway, our niece had gone to Buc-ee's coming to the western North Carolina. And she had a Buc-ee's toboggan.
Yeah. And she lives in the Midwest.
Yeah, most of Buc-ee's it's out of Texas originally, but they're expanding. So most of them are in the southeast right now.
So you should look into it. It's a fun place to go, and they have some of the best beef brisket sandwiches that they make fresh and slice fresh, and it's a whole experience.
I know, you think a gas station? No, it's I mean, you could buy paintings and just any kitchen item or that state's souvenirs like cups and magnets and.
Yeah, and we're talking about quality, not quantity. We're talking about quality.
Well, I don't know how much quality it is. I think the mug I bought, the Georgia mug, was already thrown out. I think it's not. I think we bought it a couple of years ago and then it got damaged pretty quickly. I don't think it was, but it's a Georgia mug. It was pretty. It was real pretty, and I think it got thrown out already.
And the funny thing is that they have some of the best artwork in the bathroom.
The pictures I was saying, the
Pictures.
artwork. Not
And
pictures, but artwork.
Artwork. And they
As
are,
you go into the bathroom, they're hanging in the hallway going to the bathroom.
yeah, and they are costly.
Yeah, some are up to $400, I think, or 200,
700, but they
I don't think they
are-
were 700.
I saw some that were 700, but there are beautiful. It is some beautiful
Yeah.
artwork
You say, where'd you get that? Buc-ee's.
in the bathroom.
You would never think you got it. Oh, and Buc-ee's advertises the cleanest restrooms, and they are.
They are.
They go in there
definitely.
every 15 minutes or so and clean it, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
pay higher than typical wages.
Yeah, they have signs that list the salaries of all of their workers, which is, interesting. Because you go in there and you see like the store manager makes $150,000 a year, and
I think
know.
I think that was a assistant or something. I think they said 225 was.
okay,
I don't know. It
225,
was a
but-
big range, and I think it was. I thought that was like I don't know, a lower level manager, because I don't know. They're having a great debate on how much the managers make. They went back and forth so many times as everybody was looking up their salaries online. I don't really.
But I think that the lowest salary or hourly is $18 to $19 an hour, which isn't bad. I mean,
No, that's really good. I thought it was
you know.
16, but that is a decent. And they're usually, I think, in kind of rural areas, aren't they?
yeah, they are. They are in rural
I mean, it's not
areas.
near us. We have to drive quite a ways to get to a Buc-ee's.
Right, it's an hour and a half away.
Or two, maybe.
Two.
I'll have to
Depends
see.
on traffic.
We'll have to see.
Yep.
But we have all day because
We have
family,
all day.
family has family.
Other plans.
Their in-laws, other people
Yeah.
to see and go. So
Yep.
that should be interesting if it's not raining. If it's raining, we probably will go to a movie. I don't want to be driving in the rain.
Yeah. Yep.
Or ice or snow, or which doesn't snow, but we do get ice.
And we'll take back roads to go to Buc-ee's, and instead of going on the major roads through Atlanta, which are usually very congested. And yeah.
So in the Thanksgiving video, I gave some ideas of what you could do if you're alone on Thanksgiving. If you have, if you find yourself with nobody to spend the day with, and there's phone numbers you could call to talk to people, and there's volunteer work in your house if you can't get out and do volunteer work. There's always ways of giving back to other people. So we'll make some more videos before Christmas, change our background at some point. And until we see you again,
Take it easy. Hey, look.